take a seat, the story's begun. Right on the stump in the shining sun. Tales take root and where wild things jump. It's time for stories from the stump.
Hello, it is me, Gardening Gabbie, with another Stories from the Stump video where we read stories from a stump. Today we're going to be reading an excerpt from Frog and Toad Together called The Garden. Let's check it out. Frog and Toad, The Garden. Frog was in his garden. Toad came walking by.
"What a fine garden you have, Frog,"
he said.
"Yes,"
Frog said.
"it's very nice, but it was hard work."
"I wish I had a garden," said Toad.
"Here are some flower seeds. Plant them in the ground," said Frog, "and soon you'll have a garden."
"How soon?"
asked Toad. "Quite soon," said Frog.
Toad ran home. He planted the flower seeds.
"Now, seeds," said Toad. "Start growing."
Toad walked up and down a few times, and the seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head close to the ground and said loudly,
"Now, seeds, start growing."
Toad looked at the ground again. The seeds did not start to grow. Toad put his head very close to the ground and shouted,
"Now, seeds, start growing!"
Frog came running up the path.
"What is all this noise?"
he asked.
"My seeds will not grow,"
said Toad.
"You are shouting too much,"
said Frog.
"These poor seeds are afraid to grow."
"My seeds are afraid to grow?" asked Toad.
"Of course," said Frog. "Leave them alone for a few days. Let the sun shine on them. Let the rain fall on them. Soon your seeds will start to grow."
That night, Toad looked out of his window.
"Drat,"
said Toad.
"My seeds have not started to grow. They must be afraid of the dark."
Toad went to his garden with some candles.
"I will read the seeds a story," said Toad. "Then they will not be afraid."
Toad read a long story to his seeds. The next day, Toad sang songs to his seeds. And the next day, Toad read poems to his seeds. And the next day, Toad played music for his seeds. Toad looked at the ground. The seeds still did not grow.
"What shall I do?" cried Toad. "These must be the most frightened seeds in the whole world."
Then Toad felt very tired, and he fell asleep.
"Toad, Toad, wake up,"
said Frog.
"Look at your garden."
Toad looked at his garden. Little green plants were coming up from the ground.
"At last," shouted Toad, "my seeds have stopped being afraid to grow."
"And now you will have a nice garden too," said Frog.
"Yes," said Toad, "but you were right, Frog. It was very hard work."
Thanks for listening to the Story from the Stump.
It's time for stories.